All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus and Stopher Cavins in the house, the resident psychic medium. Very excited to have him. He's going to help us with some Vikings predictions for the 2024 season. Stopher, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me. You know things are rough for a fan base when you enlist the help of a psychic. So I'll see what I can do to alleviate some anxious nerves.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen you in the comments before. It's great to actually have you on the show here in person. I know we try to ask you some things during the live shows when you're on, but I want to ask you first, before we get into the Vikings, like, when did you realize you had this gift? Like, when did you become aware of it?
It's kind of a new thing, like 3 or 4 years ago. I'll tell the story very quickly. I'm a marketer. And so I have a friend, well, now ex-friend, but my friend from New Jersey from many, many years ago hit me up in 2020 and wanted me to market his business for him. And he just happened to be a psychic medium. And so in the process of kind of helping him, I just decided to make some changes in my life, become a little more spiritual. Bada bing, bada boom. Next thing you know, I'm a psychic medium.
Wow. Hell yeah. I gotta say, since you were coming on the show, I've been watching your show. I've been listening. Maybe mildly creepy the amount that I've been listening to, like your guest spots on podcasts. I was listening to one of those this morning. I wanted to get a good feel, and yeah, it's good stuff. The link down to your YouTube channel, which your 2024 predictions went butt-ass wild. I mean, that thing's got like 80,000. I mean, how many views does that thing have?
Yeah, not bad. Pretty much anything you put online that has like political. We're not going to do that today, but yeah, people just go nuts over it. So it's like 85,000 views.
Yeah. So
wow.
Everybody, make sure give Stopher a sub over there. Check out his website. Ton of stuff going on. Yeah, and I will say, we're not talking politics, but I watched that one. And I got to say, when it came to the some specifics on the presidential race, you got some right, no doubt.
There's some things, and that actually makes people mad. But
hey, you're only saying what you see, so it's all fair. It's all fair. But all right, we got some Vikings questions, some predictions, some good, some bad. But first, you said you were a Viking fan for what, 27 years?
Yeah, 1987.
Wow. 7 Anthony Carter years.
Yeah, who won you over? Who made you a Vikings fan?
This is another long story. I'll try to. Basically, my mom married into a family, and my uncle Joel. If you're watching Uncle Joel, love you. Anyway, so he was a Vikings fan. Everybody else in the family were Cowboys fans, and I think it was a Thanksgiving Day game that year where we were kind of pitted against each other. And I think the Vikings, I can't remember if they blew them out or if it was like an overtime win or something. Anyway, so
boom.
That was the day it happened.
Uncle Joel's the man.
Yeah.
All right, Lupagus, give him chuck something at him. Let's go.
All right, let's start with a little Sam Darnold here. With the number of games Sam Darnold starts for the Vikings this year, be closer to 17 or be closer to like 6?
He's got good health. He feels solid. His energy feels really solid. So I've got him much closer to 17.
Wow.
17 games. We need him at 17 games.
He's going to stay in there. Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about Nick Mullins, but I don't know if that feels
fun to watch. Solid. But man, he's not going to win games.
Yeah, right. Great way to sum it up right there.
All right, let's go to the running game. Aaron Jones coming in, a guy who's claiming he's very healthy, ready to go, wants some vengeance. Will this be the best season of his career? And just for anyone watching, rushing wise, I think his best season is like 1,300 yards.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is where I'm going to be the bad news medium a little bit.
Okay.
I think he's going to do very, very well. I do, when I talk about Sam Darnold having like solid kind of energy, I do worry about Aaron, and specifically it sounds weird, but like specific areas of his body that do have weaknesses. So he might be out a few games, but I think he's going to have overall a pretty good season. Not the best of his career, though.
All right.
I got to ask you, being a psychic medium, when you sense some bad news, do you ever hold back and not tell them the bad news? Do you sugarcoat it? Is there a rule there?
I love giving bad news.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, don't hold back here. We just want to know what you're feeling, what you're sensing.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, I mean, you must sense some stuff. You're probably sensing it right now from Lupagus and I. Like, oh man, these guys are in trouble. But
I'm holding back for you.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe this one will be positive. Will the Vikings offensive MVP have the last name of Jefferson?
He will have a name that starts with J. No, I'm kidding. Yes, it will be Jefferson.
Yeah. All right. Definitive on that one.
Yeah, a first, middle, or last name that starts with J. So figure that out.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom.
No, but it will be Justin Jefferson. Nothing's changes. I've actually got him between 15 and 1,600 yards.
Nice.
And about 120 catches.
Dang.
Wow.
Dang. This has been fairly positive so far.
Yeah, we're doing good.
This is panning out well. Let's talk about the coach and GM. So Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi, a year from now, will they still be GM and Vikings head coach?
Yeah, so I think they've got this season and next season under contract. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I believe so.
So my prediction is you will see a contract extension for the coach, for Kevin. And then I think they're going to kind of wait and see on Kwesi.
Wow.
So there's a bit of an untethering a little bit. I'm not predicting that he's not going to eventually get an extension, but there is a bit of a wait and see.
All right.
The coach is locked in. I feel like that's already kind of happening a little bit.
I think you hear that too from the players. Like everybody just loves KOC. I mean, Jefferson was just on K Adams the other day talking about it. So he's a big reason why people want to play for him and play in Minnesota.
For sure.
Heck yes. All right. How you kind of mentioned Aaron Jones, the health. Vikings have already been hit, by the injury bug this preseason multiple times. Are we done with the injury bugs, or are we going to get some? Are we continuing to be bitten by this thing this year?
Yeah, I think it's because last year I would say we were bitten, right?
Yeah, we were bitten pretty hard.
There might be some nibbles, but I feel like it's going to be a much healthier year. I just really feel like, just in total, it's going to be a bit of a lot of ebbs and flows. So you're going to have guys like probably Aaron Jones miss 2 or 3 games in the middle of the season here and there. But I think overall I'm predicting we're not going to have a situation like Justin Jefferson or Kirk Cousins from last year.
Yeah, I can't take anymore.
Boom, boom, boom. Stopher, how often do you go live? I see that you do your Tuesday pop-ups every once in a while. Or was it Tuesday? Maybe it was random. But I see you do
Thursday. I actually stopped doing that just because YouTube got a little unhealthy for a while. For me, I think it was that video I put out. It was, and I'm not a person that can just kind of leave it alone. So I just stepped away for a little bit, but I'm actually about to start going live weekly, probably on Monday evenings.
Nice. All right. Once again, link down in the description. Let's talk about the NFC North standing wise. How many teams are going to be above the Vikings at the end of the year? One.
Just one.
Wow. There it is. Bombshell, baby.
One above.
Wow,
So
let's go.
Right. That's playoff territory right there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you're going to like what I have to say about that.
Let's go.
All right, let's stick in that thread then.
Drinking the juice.
Will the Vikings win total be divisible by 4?
No, not 4. 4 is not. No. What do you think? It's going to be 8?
8, 16, 12?
16.
I wish it was 16.
12.
No, it'll be divisible by 5.
There we go.
All right. So you're going with that. 15. I like it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Divisible by 4. No serious injuries. I think one of the main ones, I'm skipping ahead. I want to know this one, and I think everybody wants to know this. Everyone's being very tight-lipped around this, but Will Reichard, the man coming in, the Vikings, I mean, maybe you can confirm it if it's an actual curse, but they've been cursed a kicker. Is the curse over?
Totally over.
Wow.
Nice. I'm actually going to make a prediction for this weekend. He'll have 4 and at least one over 50 that he boots through.
Will freaking Reichard, curse is dead. Let's go.
He's my new favorite Viking. I'm going to get a jersey.
He's so unassuming, but yet he just got that freaking hog of a leg on him.
Yes, he does. Do you want to? Is there anything else as far as the Vikings playoffs? I mean, anything more to dive into there? Or is it just history?
Yeah. So I actually have their prediction is 10 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie.
Ooh, all right.
You want specific, right?
Very specific.
And I do think the tie will be with a division opponent.
Okay.
And I think we're making the playoffs.
Yes.
And I'm actually predicting that we're gonna do a little bit of like Arizona Cardinals, what was like 2008.
Yeah.
And get to the Super Bowl this year. I think this is my first time I'm going to see him in a Super Bowl.
Let's go. Stopher.
Going better.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of like 2017 vibes, you know. I think it's going to be a little bit more of a scratch and claw, but
I also got to ask, is there when it comes to readings and stuff, is there like one that is kind of your bread and butter, one that you just really love doing?
I do like the when I do readings, I kind of cover, you know, all the areas of life, but I really do like doing medical readings.
Really? Like what's like?
Yeah, so I basically tell people like, you know, what their health and wellness is.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not always bad. So a lot of times it's good stuff.
Oh,
I just think I'm really good at it. That's why.
Oh,
nice.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Love the confidence.
Hell yeah. I love what everything he's saying right now as far as Vikings is concerned. I mean, I
was preparing myself for some bad news, but this was all actually very positive.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, yeah. A Super Bowl appearance. Now, I don't know that we're going to win it, but you want to know who the opponent's going to be in the Super Bowl?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you're willing to drop it.
I believe it's going to be the Miami Dolphins.
Wow.
Dolphins, Vikings. Vikings get their revenge.
Is that like a rematch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should post this video with a spoiler alert. Like if you want the 2024 season spoiled, watch. If not,
okay, but I'll let you know. Please nobody place bets on these.
Yeah.
I'll give a disclaimer here.
No bets.
Purposes only, right?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Lupagus, anything else?
No, I again, everything was so positive here. I'm almost a little bit speechless right now.
Yeah, it's funny. So when when you started hopping on our lives a couple of years ago, like at first I didn't know if it was like you were really a psychic, because we get some weird, trust me, we get some very random names in the comments. And then all of a sudden this, like you keep, it was awesome. Every time you pop on, we're always chatting at you, and then we're just like, screw it, like let's get this dude on, and instantly you wrote back, man. It's fantastic that you hopped on. We greatly appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I'm a real person.
You are real.
No, this is awesome. Again, links down in the description. Check them out. Give them a sub on YouTube. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Stopher, we appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Thank you for having me here. Check out Operation Ivy.
Operation Ivy, everybody, myself included. I'm in.
That's not my band, by the way.
I would just go with it.
Right. Just go with it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.